Natalie from Alameda has a question about a persistent leak.
Yeah, it's at the bottom part of her back door right here. You can see in the picture what she's talking about along the molding and everything here. So Natalie writes, we put caulking around the door frame, Tom, and added gutters, but the water is still getting in. Contractors have suggested adding a covered patio outside, but that seems like it would only be covering up the problem, not fix it. What's your advice?
Well, first off, doors are not waterproof if they're getting pounded. It is not a submarine door where you screw it shut and it's just going to be watertight. And if water is building up at the bottom of the door, gutters there or not, doesn't matter. It's obviously is and coming in. Or if it's got a lot of wind-driven rain on it and it's not weather stripped really well, it will find its way to the bottom and it'll come in. I suspect there's water building up below there. Sure, you can put a roof over it. You could build a room around it. As long as it doesn't get rained on, it's great. And when I used to design homes for people, I made sure all the exterior doors either had an alcove where it was protected or an overhang, or the roof overhang went far enough out to always protect the door. Doors are not meant to get pounded on. And depending on the quality of the door, some get more water in than others and how they're installed. So really, it's about the door and where the water's coming in, and you've got to stop the water from getting at the door and building up at the bottom. What's happening with it, I don't know, but I suspect there's puddles building up and it's crawling in the house.
So really, this is a matter, she was kind of on the right path with the gutters to kind of re-channel the water.
Yeah.
But there's still too much water. I mean, could this be, I've heard you say before, sometimes it's a matter of taking a holistic look at how the grading is done around the house. Maybe there's water that's not running off well enough.
Well, first off, gutters only handle the water on the roof.
Yeah.
There's water everywhere else, too. It's coming from the air. It's coming down. It's like you say, it could be coming back against the house. That's what I suspect. It could be wind-driven rain. So gutters are only for roof runoff, and that's only a partial part of what the problem could be. Splashing and stuff is a problem when you don't have gutters over a door. But as far as that goes, somehow you've got to control the water. If it means building an overhang over it, it'll help. But it's doors, and it could be the quality of the door. You can get doors that are hurricane certified, where they open to the outside, they don't leak. She might want to even think about changing the door to one of those where it's more of a leak-proof door. It's sometimes the quality of the doors aren't that good.
So Stop at Door Clearance Center might be in her future.
Might be a conversation there, a conversation with Family Landscapes about drainage. They already took care of the gutters, so I won't lead them in that direction. And find out if that water is building up against the door, or maybe even a weather strip company to come in and re-weather strip that door. But it is the door you have to start with in one of those ways, and the drainage system. You got to find out why that water's there.
Got it. All right, you got a question? Tom can help you out just like that. Go ahead and visit HomeShowRadio.com and click on that Ask Tom button. Fill out that form, send it in, and we'll put out a video just like this.